Yeah, I've sent the command twice.
That's unfortunate. But hello,
I
everybody.
could be spelling it wrong.
But
Mike is shown as the
Mike
DM.
is shown
currently.
as the DM. I know why, because I had
Mike the
we'll fix
DM.
that.
Surprise, everyone!
There's been a coup. Patrick is still alive, which is not typical for these sorts of operations.
For the revolution!
All right, there we go. Cool. Awesome. Bienvenidos. Welcome to Ready to Roll. Today,
You said no Spanish.
what?
Nothing. Please continue.
But anyway, welcome to Ready to Roll. So just a few quick announcements before we hop in. First thing that's quick, if you I need to go activate those actually. If you look below your Twitch chat, you will see what is called duckins. It is the channel currency. You can use we're doing an experiment with these, so they may not stick around forever, but we're doing an experiment with the duckins where you can use the duckins to influence what's happening in the game. You can use them to, like, for example, give advantage, give disadvantage, things like that. However, be aware that they are limited in the number of uses, so they can only be used a certain number of times per stream, so that way it doesn't get like overwhelming. And then also, again, it is an experiment, so if we find that they're not working the way we want to, we will remove them. The cost for the duckins for the things are higher, so that way it's for more long-time viewers of the channel to use them. But things like that. So yeah, please, it's to help. It's an experiment. We're seeing, to help with chat interactivity. It may not stick around, so don't be, but help us experiment with it by actually using them. See if it works. Okay, then. Anyway, yeah. So we have the recap, and because I forgot to ask someone to give the recap, you would be correct. You cannot give yourself your own inspiration.
I was just thinking about it. Like, can I get advantage on this roll?
I have so many points, Patrick.
I'm aware.
I do too. Can I give the party inspiration?
No. I mean, well, maybe
Could I name
Other people?
if you want to give it to other teammates and validate your response, that's validate why they would have, that's perfectly fine with me. Just don't give it to yourself. MacPherson, okay. MacPherson gave everyone inspiration. This is already going.
All right, I'm done trolling.
All right. Anyway, everyone has inspiration. I will ask him to validate that. But hey, look, I got the notification that you have hosted me. So it is working.
Awesome. That's all we need to know for why we have inspiration.
But anyway, so recap of what happened last time. The team was gathering the ingredients that they needed to cast the spell to break through the fog, to create like a tunnel through the fog that the Witch of the Woods, Maeve, would use, so they could go out and try to find out what else is happening in the rest of the world. They then what else? So they went. They had to gather the bones of the ritual caster, because they'd already gathered the fruit. So they were going to gather the bones of the ritual caster. So they went to the chapel. To do that, whilst they were on their way to the chapel, they found out that Old Man Yakflev had died. Artyom performed his last rites. They went to the chapel, they got the bones. They also discovered the last will and testament, basically the last wishes of the old bishop who had died there. He had an amulet, his holy symbol that he wanted delivered to his son in the capital city. And the party did pick that up with the intent of fulfilling those wishes. Or we'll see if they decide to sell it. It's Dungeons and Dragons. Who knows what will happen. But then they went back and dropped off the stuff at Maeve's, what they had at Maeve's cabin. They went up into the ancient dwarven mines, where they discovered that the dwarves had been under assault by something called the Deep Ones, by visions of the past that that Kadiak had been having. They were trying to go in there to find aetherium, the magic metal of the world, and they got one of the keys. They need to open a door to go further into the mines. And so that's where we'll pick up. So you've got the key, so we're ready to roll. You guys have got the key to the key of the king, and now you're looking for the key of the priest. You guys have, I'll zoom out a bit so you can see. So you guys have already been south, west, and east. So the only way for you to go is north.
I want to go back south.
I was going to say, I'll go east.
Oh, I thought you said west.
West. Anyway.
Oh, SpongeBob.
Well, so just to remind you, going south would take you back to where you found the ghost of the king. Going east, that is east, yeah. No. Yes, that is east. Sorry, I'm terrible at directions. It does take you back to where you have the giant pool of healing drink.
Pool of healing.
Pool of healing drink. And then the west is, looks like a foundry.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So,
Where we found the silver short sword that Anya is carrying now, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Yes. I had forgotten that. All right. Good memory. So, moving up to the next crossroads, there is, left, forward, move forward so you can see what it is. It looks like, that. And then
Batman.
there is then there is a door to the
West.
east. Stop confusing me. I'm already bad enough with directions as it is.
So, a question. On the left, is that a skeleton on the ground?
That is a skeleton on the ground. Yes, that is correct.
Gave away that secret.
Can we say?
Let's get the skeleton.
Can we say that I'm trying to play the Halloween theme on one of my flutes
No,
as we walk through?
doesn't
The...
exist.
The Halloween theme does not exist, but we can say you are playing something akin to it. That would.
Okay.
Why would you
Kinda
play spooky
spooky.
music?
Something in a minor key.
That's right. I'm just playing Bach.
Piotr, you can show him how to do that.
I demand he makes a performance check because he's not a bard.
I've been wait.
Well,
I
I mean-
haven't really been teaching him how to.
Not yet.
That's fair. I haven't multi-classed yet.
I mean, there's no reason for him to make a performance check at this time. He's not exactly like he's playing, but he's not exactly like performing for someone. So anyway,
Cool. Are we going to go west then?
I want to at least check out the skeleton room.
Yeah, let's do it.
That would be west.
Yes.
Let's go look at the dead person.
all right.
Dead people.
So there are multiple dead people. So you see the pillars. There is a cannon sitting in the middle of the room.
Oh.
But then the entrance to the continuation to the west is collapsed.
I didn't
Can-
realize we lived in a world of explosives and black powder.
Am
It's probably
I-
more magical cannon than explosive
Gotcha.
black powder.
Is that canon, Patrick?
Shut up, Mike. Yes, it is cannon.
Can I investigate the cannon?
Go for it. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for traces. I want to see if it's recently been used, or if there's any residual magical properties about it.
Okay, well, Harkness in the chat has decided to impose disadvantage on Piotr for the bad joke.
I knew.
Anyway,
I
so
knew somebody was going to come out of the woodwork and do that to me.
but anyway, so make your investigation check.
I got a 16.
16. Not been used recently. However, you can see that there is some residue inside the cannon of a it's like it's a sparkly it's gray but has sparkles in it. Does that make sense?
Are we still talking about the cannon?
Yes, we're talking about the residue inside the cannon.
So-
But
Hey, guys,
it's clearly not been used for a long time.
I have
Hey
a
guys, I think there's a couple sparkles in this old hollowed out log.
I have a question.
Is this
Why is there a cannon in these catacombs? That's the first thing I thought when I saw the cannon in this stupid tunnel.
Well, they were under attack by the deep ones. I imagine that getting attacked by a cannon would work just as well as a sword.
I mean, it would be effective, just probably not all the way in here. But I don't know.
Who knows what was through that wall? Let's.
Mm,
I vote
Yeah,
we keep
I wanna
moving.
go
However.
Hmm?
Yeah, let's go east.
Okay.
Well,
I was gonna take
wait,
Is
what's in
going
that?
to-
What's in that far west? Like, is the wall
Yeah.
broken down? Like, what is that?
So that's collapsed. Just stone. That's collapsed on a door.
underneath it.
Wait,
Is there something underneath it? Is there something around it?
I mean,
Just rubble.
it's
Oh,
just
okay.
it's just
Never
rubble.
mind.
I mean, are you asking to dig through the stone? You're welcome to dig through the stone.
Nah, I don't dirty myself too much if I can help
Is
Is
it.
Cadiot crushing skulls?
Because Drift wants.
I was gonna say, Cadoc's gonna slowly check the skeletons to see if he gets any more visions.
Nope, no more visions
is
this
that,
time around.
is that a crucified skeleton there in the middle?
That
Right?
would be an accurate assessment.
I want to examine the crucified skeleton.
So approaching the skeleton, you see that it doesn't have, it's not a dwarf skeleton. It's clearly a skeleton of one of the deep ones. It just has a big giant hole in the center of its skull for its eye, where its eye would go, and its structure looks more, like that of the deep ones.
Why would they hang up a deep one?
You can make a check to determine that.
Okay.
Either like insight, history, something along those lines.
Probably insight, since I don't know anything of the history. That would be 14.
Okay. Your best guess is an intimidation tactic to intimidate any other, deep ones that may have been through. You're not sure how effective it was.
Right? How effective is trying to intimidate brainless monsters?
No one said they were brainless.
I did.
I do
Maybe
want to.
that's
I want to look around the skeletal remains and just see if there's any items or mainly like silvered weapons that kind of like what we found at the foundry.
Okay.
Just see if there's anything left over we can use.
Okay, the armor and weapons of these particular dwarves here, old, tarnished with age, not in a particularly usable condition currently. You probably, if you wanted to, you could take them with you and find someone who'd be willing to restore them, but that currently they're not really usable.
Not good.
What's in the barrel?
The barrel to the south, the broken one,
It's sparkly.
it has the kind of the same residue.
Yes.
It's the same. It looks like the same stuff that was inside the cannon.
Drith is gonna pick some up and take some with him.
We know what the aetherium looks like.
Yes, it's like kind of a golden metal.
Oh, let's look for
Gray and
aetherium.
sparkly.
Anything in here?
No, you do not see any signs of aetherium.
All right. Might as well.
Why is the inside of the cannon sparkly?
I mean, it's probably the residue of the stuff it uses to explode things.
That makes sense. Sorry, I'm fixated on the cannon. I don't.
I don't see the point. It's not like we're going to drag it with us around. It's, unreal.
Anya, that is a great idea. Why don't we
That
take
is-
the cannon with us?
That is not my suggestion.
Just
know,
kidding, friends. We're
when
leaving
we
the
get
hunk
out
of
of-
metal behind.
Piotr, when we get out of here and we get rich, you can buy your own cannon.
Oh, sure.
So,
That's what
Well-
I'll do with my money.
hey, I guess I'm leaving. Head up.
Yeah.
Why
East or
don't
north?
we?
There's nothing else in there.
Why don't we make like an earthworm and?
Oh, I wanted to look in the crates.
Oh, you want to look in the crates? That's fine. I
Yeah.
can tell you what's in the crates. Tarnished weapons and equipment, old
Okay.
moldy food. And
Hey, Drift, come eat this.
ancient, and there are some
Okay.
ancient dwarven coins that you're not sure what their worth would be nowadays.
Drith goes to eat
Correct.
an ancient dwarven coin.
There are
I'm going to pick them up and not let you eat them.
He was explicitly given permission.
there are
Yeah.
there are 20 ancient dwarven coins.
I need to write this down, or I shall forget.
I highly
Are there
recommend
any
bringing it down.
runes or numbers on the coins?
Yeah, there are. I mean, so you can tell that they, it would be, but you can tell what it says on them. They all have like, markings to denote what type of coin they are. However, again, at this point, they're probably more valuable to a collector than useful for a, actually using its trade.
Okay. I'm smiling because I feel like
Yeah,
you know that
I
you know
doubt that Imperial.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I doubt that Imperial shops will accept ancient dwarven currency.
Anything
Anyway,
else?
let's go. Let's go to the north
Yes.
this time. Follow that left wall.
Follow
Oh, the left
Anya.
wall. All right.
The door's closed, and we just walk through it.
Yeah, just ignore the fact that the door's closed. It won't let me open it. It's supposed to let me open it, but it won't let me open it. So you just ignore it. There's supposed to be a
Foreshadowing.
button that I pressed that lets me open, and it's not working currently. They say they're going to fix it. Anyway, so you walk in. It looks like a crossroads. I'll move Mike around so you can see, you have crossroads. This is a collapsed tunnel. There's just no rocks there.
Bye, Mike. Hope you find your dad.
That's
So-
where that leads.
Should we have gone
What?
east?
What is?
What is what?
What were you
Sorry,
saying?
no,
Cora?
I was just thinking.
I'm just talking to myself mostly. Yeah.
So yeah, what was in that room to the right? It looked like two big warhammer, sledgehammer things.
That would be correct.
Why don't we have Cadillac go and touch him? Maybe he'll have another visit.
Hey, see those things? Touch them.
Open.
Yeah, two doors open. You want to walk? You want to touch him, Cadillac?
I figure the rest of us are also kind of like in the room, or at least I am. I'm
yeah,
like,
we're kind of
inside the
around.
room.
Sure.
We're not just like
Yeah.
uber back.
Just like shouting, "Hey, touch those things!"
It won't let me freaking. Sometimes it lets me select all of you at once. Sometimes it doesn't. But anyway. All right, so Cadillac reaches out. These are not, these clearly had some form of what you're guessing ceremonial purpose. Because they're not, they're huge. They're not, they're actually, looking up closer inspection, you can see they're actually sitting on top of a shield. But so your guess is that these had some form of ceremonial purpose that is lost to the ages because it's not usable by a dwarf. It's way too big for a dwarf. Probably even way too, definitely way too big for even like a human or an orc. Even they're huge. So probably more ceremonial than actually. Being used for weapons.
No vision.
No vision.
Lift it though. Even if I can't, use it as a hammer, can I lift it up?
What's your
Or are
strength?
they like welded?
No, you can lift them up. There, yeah. If you tried hard enough, you could lift them up. Yeah, you could lift them up. They're not attached to the shield.
Okay. I'm just gonna look under them and under the shield. Just what they were used for.
So reading it, the inscription on the shield, basically says something along the lines of, ring. Basically it's like three stanzas. One saying basically, ring me in times of peace, ring me in times of war, ring me, basically talking about how the purpose of, revealing the purpose of it was, you probably, you used the hammers were slammed down on the shields for during certain dwarven holidays. that have
Can we
long
try
been
it?
lost. Yeah, if multiple of you will probably have to try it, but you are welcome to do it if you so desire.
Another one of these.
I would relay all of that to the party.
Let's give it a shot.
Want to
Should
hit
we
it?
ruin it, or should we explore first?
What was it? Ring me in times of peace, ring me in times of war.
That's other things that I didn't think of exactly what exactly it said.
Oh,
I mean, I would suggest not ringing it right now because it will probably attract a lot of attention. We know there's
True.
things in here.
Sounds like a great idea. Let's bring them all at
The
once.
voice of reason. There we go.
More to the voice of I don't want to just die, please.
Okay, what's on the other side of this room? Like, is it a doorway? Is it kind of does it just continue?
It's a wooden archway.
Okay.
So it does continue down into a hall. That's
Okay,
That's
what's
all
on the west side of the big room?
Yeah, that purple floored room.
Just give me a second. It looks like a chapel.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. Let's. I think we didn't just leave this behind. 'Cause
We'll
we
come
need
back to this.
The key of the bishop, was it?
Key of the priest.
Priest.
Okay, so you want to go into the chapel?
We.
I say
Yes.
yes.
All right.
Also, who has the key of the king? Is that me? Do I have that?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. I should
Yeah.
write that down.
Okay. All right. Everyone roll perception checks.
uh-oh.
Roll. 18.
Oh boy.
24.
3.
Low. And exactly how low? It's all right. 11.
Okay. RTM.
22.
22. All right. If you got a 13 or higher, you can see that there are 3 deep ones trying to hide amongst the pews, waiting for you to come in.
Nice.
A 13 or higher, you said?
13 or higher. Yep. So I think the only one who didn't notice was Jelania, right?
Nope. I
Yeah.
got an 11.
Oh, you got an 11? Yeah, so Jelania and Piotr did not notice. However, I'm sure.
I see. I'm right behind Anya. I'm gonna put
I
a
did
hand
not
on her
notice.
shoulder, like, hey, don't walk.
Don't walk. Don't walk.
Don't walk, run.
Why are you trying to tell me what to do?
Oh, there's 3 of those one-eyed creeps over there.
It's
I don't
your
think they're
funeral.
praying either.
Great, we can kill them. We've already killed a few of them. Is this a problem?
But what if they are
No.
praying? Then I'll feel really bad.
I don't know. I can't see them. You tell me.
Can I toll the dead, Plato?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to target the one right in front of me, initiate combat, and toll the dead.
Which one do you classify as right in front of you? Because Corvett's right
the
in front of
furthest
you.
forward one, the furthest.
Oh, the
I'm
furthest
gonna
forward?
get
I was like,
Corvette.
No,
Corvett's,
Arkham, please.
Corvett's secret's been revealed. Corvett's a deep one. What?
So the bottom right one.
All right, cool.
I'm going to point at the creature within range, and the sound of the dolorous bell fills the air for a moment. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, which for me would be a 15.
Yeah, definitely fails.
Ha! Take 1d8 points of necrotic damage, nerd. 5.
All right.
7.
Okay, and with that, everyone roll for initiative.
And
Are
with
those
that,
things on the top and bottom of the room? Are those giant candelabra?
That is correct.
Yeah, it's Hanukkah season.
Boy.
I mean, not yet, but it's getting there.
Should I use?
Not
No,
great.
I won't. I won't use
Not
inspiration.
great.
I'm tempted to use inspiration, but I'm not.
On initiative.
21.
That's why I'm like,
Okay. All right. So Drith got 21. RTM, what'd you get?
17.
Jelania.
7.
Kediak.
we can't
What?
hear you.
10.
10. Corvette.
Check.
Yeah, we can hear you.
3.
Yep, we can hear you.
Piotr.
I got a.
8.
8. All right. So first is Drith, followed by Artyom, followed by Kediak, followed by Piotr, followed by Jelania or Anya, followed by the bad guys, followed by Corvette. All right,
Yes.
Drith, you are first with Artyom on deck.
Okay, so I am first gonna bonus action Shillelagh, the quarterstaff that Kadiak gave me.
Okay.
And I am just gonna try to like vault over the pews to hit the one like closest to us in the head, just like smack it right on its head.
So are you using the quarterstaff as like a pole vault, or like you're just running over the pews?
I'm just like jumping over the pews,
Gotcha.
like yeah.
Okay, so that will cost 2
I won't
movement.
mention that church
That will
story.
that will cost 2 movement instead of 1, so you may not make it. So
Oh,
go over the
jeez.
pew. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you're within range. You can hit it.
All right.
Swing. Whack.
So that is a 22 to hit.
All right, that will hit.
Okay. That's 8 damage.
Okay.
7.
Artyom, you're up with Kadiak on deck.
I'm going to toll the dead of the same one. Because if he fails again, because he's injured, he takes 1d12 necrotic damage. I almost said necromantic damage, but that's not right at all.
That would be a different thing.
He did fail.
Ha! That's not the 12. This is a 12. 4.
All right.
The sound of the bell fills the hall once again, filling my enemies with dread.
All right, Kadiak, is your
Just like
turn.
that.
Piotr, you are on deck.
We're not hearing you again, Mike.
20.
Oh, now we are.
Oh, you're just a little bit behind on because of
Okay.
like internet or something.
Yeah, it's the internet.
It's all
So I'm going to close with the one that Drith is attacking, because that's the one that I can reach, because I'm a dwarf, so I'm slow.
good.
You just have stubby legs.
Yep.
Toss me.
Don't
Toss me.
Deadly at short distances.
All right.
Natural born sprinters. And then I am going to whack it with them all.
All right, roll to hit.
That will be a nat 20.
All right, roll for your critical damage.
The streak continues.
Great. That is again. It's 11.
11 damage. Wow,
This many.
neato.
2.
On a crit? Oh.
Yeah, I rolled 2 once.
Oof. All right. Okay, Piotr, it is your turn. Jelani, you're on deck. Piotr, a reminder that you currently have 1 point of disadvantage.
But he had advantage.
Wait, did I?
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Oh, take that, Michael. I am going to cast Vicious Mockery. Wait, these are undead, aren't they?
No.
No. Then mock them I shall.
Your mother was a hamster, and
In
your
Dwarvish.
father felt of
Your
elderberry.
mother was worse than a hamster, and that's saying something. And your father, don't get me
All right,
started on extension.
What do I have to beat for Vicious Mockery? What's your spell save
20 million. That's a lie. I'm looking at it. Well,
Good.
looking it up. It is 14.
14. Okay, well, I did beat it.
Well, that's sad.
All right.
And in that case, I will hand out. Oh, wait, we haven't rested, have we?
Nope. We
Hold
might
up.
do that after this.
I was like, I'll hand out some. No, I will not.
8
I
hours.
mean, pretty much all of us are inspired from the chat anyway.
Yeah, you all do have inspiration from chat.
Except technically
Although
not
your
me.
inspiration's different.
Yeah, bardic inspiration is different. But
I am going to cast Bane.
can't cast Bane, you just cast Vicious Mockery.
Oh, is that? I
Is
thought
Bane
one of them
is
was
Bane a bonus action?
I thought one of them was a bonus.
Yeah, if Bane's a bonus action, it's fine, but I'm pretty sure Bane's not a bonus action.
Well, if they're both leveled spells, then you can't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm
except I
done.
ignore that rule because I think it's a dumb rule.
Yeah.
He's gonna have some words with Wizards of
But
the Coast.
Bane is an action, so you can't cast Bane and Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, never mind.
So, anyway, yeah, apparently Wizards of the Coast really wants that to just stick that rule home to everyone because it was one of the first things mentioned in Tasha's when I was reading through it. But I still think it's a silly rule.
You know.
Ninth and an 8th level spell all in the same round.
That's true. There
Not
is a
even
valid
worth it.
there is a valid reason for it. There is a valid reason. All right, Anya, it is your turn.
Okay. I think I can run up to the further back one on the south side, like right in front of Kadiak. I think I can reach that other one. Yeah.
Yep.
The guy is in the middle of the line, so I just wanted to make sure that I could do that.
You should be able to reach him. He should be like right here. It's accurately. I was just trying to make it look like he was actually in the pew, but yeah, he's right about right there.
Yeah. Well, cool. Then I will swing my newly found silver short sword as well as my other scimitar.
Neato Spagito.
Let's see. One of those dice that I rolled was a D12. This is what happens when I can't see. So one of those was only an 8 to hit.
Okay, that'll miss.
The other one was a 21.
That will
That'll
definitely
be
hit.
with the scimitar. Okay. That's 7 slashing damage. I think that's all for me. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right. So the one in front, between Drith and Kadiak is going to affix Drith with his eye, and Drith must make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I got. Oh, come on. It's an 11.
You will take. If your DM didn't roll so bad, you would have taken a lot more. But you only take 4 points of necrotic damage because your DM sucks at rolling. The next one is going to
I
affix.
think he rolls pretty well.
Next one is going to affix Jelania with his gaze. And so Jelania must make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Hang on. I have no idea which dice I just rolled. I'll roll that again.
Just roll them all and then look
So
really
there's
close.
a 12 on the die, so that's a 16.
All right, you succeed. The next one is going to affix Kadiak with its eye. Kadiak must make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. What'd you roll?
16. 1-6.
Perfect. All right, cool. You succeed. It is now the turn of Corvette with Drith on deck.
Cool. All right. So we kind of established last time that these are humanoid looking
Yes.
ish. All right. So the one at the back, the farthest one, or what's this distance? 60 feet. I'm within 60 feet.
Definitely.
I use hold person on the one in the on the upper side. And
Okay.
needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Beat 15.
Beat that.
All right, it fails.
Yes! It is paralyzed.
All right, describe how your hold person takes effect.
And so seeing all my companions have kind of got the bottom two handled, Corvette raises Eladin, and then blue light mixed with some crimson light goes up and down his shaft, and Corvette reaches out with his other hand, and then the monster, whatever it's called, just has the runes start glowing around him, and he stops moving.
Neato
Yep.
Spaghetto.
And it's concentration spell up to 1 minute. At the end of each of its turn, it can make another wisdom saving throw, just so you know.
All right.
But it doesn't have to.
It doesn't.
Okay. It is now the turn of Drith with Artyom on deck. Unless you want to move, Corvette.
I'll just move up and over 15 feet.
Up
and then over 2.
and over 2 like this, right here.
Yeah, that'll be
Okay.
good.
All right, Drith.
Okay, so first thing Drift is going to do, because he sees that Corvette has cast hold person on that monoclops. So he is first going to get out of range of the one that just attacked him with necrotic damage. And then he's going to cast Moonbeam on the one that Corvette just held down.
Okay.
So he has to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13.
Okay, he failed.
Awesome.
Does the one he
So
just
that
backed
ends-
away from do an opportunity attack?
It
since he left?
chooses not to take an opportunity attack.
Oh.
I'm very glad
Wow.
he chose that.
How dare you betray
No.
Drith there, Lydia?
I was gonna say it
No.
once Drith was done talking. I was just waiting for Drith to be done talking.
Lydia, just use your freaking points to give me disadvantage if you want. Goodness.
Okay, sure. I feel like that would be worse.
Okay, that's 8 radiant damage from Moonbeam.
Okay, that's 8 radiant damage. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Artyom, it is your turn with Kadiak on deck.
I fire off Sacred Flame at the mostly dead one, which is
Not Toll the Dying.
Flame-like radiance. No, flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Targets succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from cover for this saving throw.
Okay, it succeeded.
poop. Well then, that's my turn, I guess.
All right. Kadiak, it is your turn with Piotr on deck.
So I'm gonna hit it again, but first, can I make a bonus action to intimidate it?
Sure.
Okay. That will be a 19. Yeah, 19 to intimidate. Kadiak is just gonna start shouting at it in dwarven.
Okay.
Basically saying, "Go back to whence you came, you spawn of the deep."
Cotton-headed ninny muggins.
And then
Piotr adds that on at the end.
19 to hit.
Okay. So it is very much not intimidated,
Assuming that-
but you can,
Okay.
but you will do hit it.
Dang it, that's 10 damage.
Okay. And tell me how you did it.
Of the tight quarters between the pew and with Anya on his side, he is going to go for a side blow and smash the top of the pew and the deep one. So coming from the east, just a lawn sweep like that to smash it that way so as not to splatter Anya at all with shards of wood or deep one.
Cool.
It's very considerate of you.
All right. Piotr, it is your turn with Anya on deck.
Okay, this isn't what I'm doing this turn because I think we've mostly handled this. And anyway, could I, theoretically speaking, cast minor illusion to like make them like attempt like an attack of opportunity at something that was passing but obviously wasn't, and then somehow affect them negatively? Question mark.
I mean, getting rid of their reaction, I feel like would be enough if you succeeded. Yeah, if we wanted to try that, I'd have to think of. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, you could definitely do that with a minor illusion, but that's not
I'll
what
do
you're
that
doing this turn.
later. I mean, I don't think it's super necessary. I think we more or less have this handled, so it's chill, and we don't need to run away. So, in that case, I'm just gonna keep making fun of everyone. Who's next? Who's the last one that I tried to make fun of?
The one that's dead.
Well, sorry. I'm going to make fun of the bottom left dude from our vantage point, looking at the screen.
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, oh wait, tell me if it succeeds first.
Well,
I mean,
tell me what
either
you're
way,
saying. Just tell me what you're saying.
my cleverness is gonna be anyway. Hey, you want to end up like your friend? Well, I mean, you're gonna. So good luck.
He did fail.
That was lame, and you failed.
All right, so roll your damage, and then he has disadvantage on his next attack, correct?
Oh yeah. I should read that, shouldn't I? I believe so, and that's 1d4. Well, that's fun. That was 1.
Okay.
At least it was not 2. First the worst, I guess second is the best. Never mind, it should have been 2.
No, it definitely 2 is definitely what it should have been.
All right. Anya, it is your turn with the bad guys on deck.
Yeah, and he does have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Neato.
I was gonna keep juking around and stabbing if I can.
Yep.
Okay, that's an 17 and a dirty 20.
Those will both hit.
Cool. Oh, great. Okay. So that is a total of 15. No, oh shoot, I forgot. I don't have two scimitars, I also have this short sword. Wow. Okay. That was great. 2 1s on that. So a total of 10 piercing and slashing damage.
All right.
Not great.
Okay. So the deep one up top
Nah, the top one is paralyzed.
is paralyzed. That's right. He's going to.
There we go.
At the end of his term is going to attempt to
Yep.
break free.
But his whole turn is at least this
Yep.
turn he's paralyzed.
So he has broken free, but he doesn't get to move.
He did?
Yep.
Dang it.
All right.
Oh well.
This other one is going to fix Artyom with his gaze. Artyom, I need you to make me a charisma deception check.
Wait. I think it's hit by Moonbeam because its turn was inside the Moonbeam.
Oh, that's true. He does fail the Moonbeam, so he does take damage from the
Okay.
Moonbeam. But I still need Artyom to make a charisma deception check versus the Nothic's wisdom insight.
Oh, poop.
What'd you get?
Oh, I don't know. I've never done this before. I got a 9.
Okay. So that you feel something worm around inside your head, like your mind, and then the deep one's mouth opens, and you hear from within. You hear it start speaking. Why do you hide your beautiful eyes? Why do you hide your beautiful eyes? Son of the divine right.
Do we all hear that? Or
Yes,
is it
you
in
all
his
hear
head?
that. Very much hear that.
What the?
And then it makes an attack on Jelania with disadvantage.
Heck no to the no.
And
no,
what's your
no.
AC, Jelania?
16?
Okay, it does still manage to hit you for 6 points of slashing damage.
Well, fine.
And then with that, it is the turn of Corvette with Drith on deck.
All right, Corvette, seeing that the monster broke 3 of his his hold person spell, is just gonna, stay away because he doesn't like getting hit by them. He learned last time they hit hard sometimes. He's gonna use Eldritch Blast at the top one, the north one.
All right, roll the hit.
Natural 1.
All right, roll on the critical fumble chart. We haven't had to roll on that yet.
What do I roll?
You roll first. Well, we're level 4, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So roll your D100 because you don't get to roll on. You don't get to roll into the prevent it until
All right,
you're level 5.
92.
92
Ooh,
with your
sounds
spell. 92.
No.
All right. Make a DC 15 saving throw with your spellcasting modifier. So DC 15 charisma saving throw. On a failure, the spell goes off, but you expend an extra spell slot. If you have no more spell slots of that level, it doesn't go off. But it's a cantrip.
Yep. But
So-
I got 16.
Okay, so you're good. All right. So nothing
But I
terrible
missed.
happens to you this time, but you missed.
Gosh dang it. Come on, Eladin. No, that was my bad. That was my bad. I'm the one that aimed it, so.
All right. It is now Drith's turn with Artyom on deck.
Okay, so first of all, the one on top took 11 damage
Okay.
from his turn being in the moonbeam.
All right.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna freaking run at it and
The top one?
just hit it with my big old pole. Just smack it across the face.
Okay.
Like, I'm not good with the sword yet, but I can smack things.
Taught him that.
Oh,
You
jeez.
taught him
Oh,
how to
no.
smack it.
Well, I said that, but I got a 9 to hit.
Yeah, that will definitely not hit. You just kind of like whiff over its head as it like ducks down.
Oh, Cadillac, I need another lesson.
It is now the turn of Artyom with Cadillac on deck.
I am going to scream with rage, and I'm going to use my dash action to get right up next to that talking dude.
You can't
Nope,
stand
the
in the pew.
talking dude.
The talking dude, that's right.
Yeah.
This guy. Okay. Anything else your turn?
No, I used the dash action. Wait, maybe. Hang on. I think the spell that I wanted to use is an action, so no. I thought it was a bonus action.
All right, Cadillac, it is your turn with Piotr on deck.
Seeing that Artyom and Jelania are most likely going to have the bottom one handled, he's going to go help out Drith because he thinks that Drith needs it.
I do need it.
He is going to go, let's see, it's up 2 and left 1. And as he's jumping up onto the pew, use the speed and leverage to bring his hammer down in an attack for
1 damage.
nat 20. Woo!
Gosh darn.
1 damage. 2 damage.
25 bludgeoning damage.
Son of a biscuity
holy
muffin
crap.
top.
What does he do? How?
Steroids. Dwarf steroids.
All right.
Jeez.
It is now the turn of... Sorry, it's the turn of... unless you move doing anything else on your turns, it's Piotr's turn with Anya on deck.
Also, out of character, can I just like point out how accustomed I am to having Mike play like
A fighter?
Well, like a fighter, but I don't know.
Someone
his
who hasn't...
quintessential race in my brain is kobold, and I have no idea why.
Wimporm.
Yeah,
So
yeah, Wimporm. But anyway. Sorry. I am going to spread the mock love around. See what I did there?
He's gonna mock Drith. Wait.
Nope. I
It
do
already
love
does that.
the next one to receive of my witless sarcasm will be. Wait, how many of them are left alive? I can't count.
Just 2? Yep. You can count.
Okay.
You passed
Wow.
kindergarten.
I tried really hard. I remember the first time I counted to 100 in kindergarten. It was a monumental achievement. Anyway, I'm gonna get the top one.
All right. Okay, it failed.
I'm gonna be like, you got it. Look, he dropped. I told him he dropped his pocket and he stopped and he looked for his pocket. How does he did? He's not. He doesn't. There are no pockets on his pants even, and he thought he. Wow.
He doesn't even have pants.
Take this in the brain, you dum dum. 2 damage.
All right, but he does have disadvantage on his next attack. which is probably
So
the most
useful.
important thing.
Yeah.
Is this Nothic is just like, huh? What? Yay.
All right.
And then he's like, "Oh, I have a headache. What the?"
Okay. It is now Anya's turn with the bad guys on deck.
How hurt does this guy down here look?
Not terribly hurt.
Okay.
He's in better condition than the one above you.
Okay. Well, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like skip up on the pew, delicately run across the back because I'm so nimble and fast, and hop down behind it so I can flank it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and stab it through the back. Oh boy, that's a 15. And a 17 for those
Okay.
two attacks.
Those will both hit.
Okay. Cool. So that's 16 total damage. 6 slashing and 10 piercing.
All right. It is still up.
Okay.
Okay, and it's going to take its turn first. It's going to attack you. And it's going to hit with its first claw attack for... That'll be 6 slashing damage with the first claw, since it didn't use any of its special abilities this turn. It's gonna take a second claw attack, but miss.
All right, then I'm going to riposte and attack back. That's a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
I believe I've got the short sword in my on hand.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh boy.
Don't kill it. I want to kill it.
21 piercing damage.
All right, tell me how you did it.
Just, he misses me, and I just come slice off his arm and let him bleed out.
All right.
And as it falls, I kind of like look across at Artyom, and I give him like a very meaningful, like, something's up with you
Finger gun.
sort of look.
All right.
And I'm gonna run over.
How closely are you looking at me?
Oh wait, no, I'm done. Huh?
How closely are you looking at me?
Well, it's a significant look, so I'm not just glancing, but I'm not like necessarily trying to fully pierce your soul.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, sure. That's what I'm really good at. That's an 8.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, 6. Yep.
Yeah, nope, you don't notice
no.
anything.
Cool.
But all right. So the other one is going to look deeply at Corvette. Corvette, I need you to give me a charisma deception check.
Moonbeam.
What? Oh, deception. What's my thing? I'm good at these. Oh no. I'm not using this dice again. I got a nat 1. I have +5, gosh dang.
And then it does fail its moonbeam check, by the way.
Does it die before?
That's 17.
17. Okay. So as it shrivels up in moonfire, you hear it croaking, "It's your fault. Your fault." And then it dies.
I want to kick its ashes and say,
was that?
It was directed at you, Corvette. All right. So the battle is over.
I'm gonna kick its ashes and say your prayers.
Okay, yes, Artyom, I see your raised hand.
So I'm gonna look right down at the one that was talking, and I'm gonna hold my hand out. And because Sacred Flame is a cantrip, I'm just gonna keep calling flame down till it's completely burned, till there's nothing left of it. And the fire coming from the sky isn't the usual white, it's red.
All right. So Artyom is burning something to ashes. Drith is kicking ashes.
No, there's no ashes, it's just gone.
He's taking the other ashes.
Yes.
That from his moonbeam.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm just going to patiently wait until he's done burning it, and then kind of give him like one of these of just like, I think we'll talk about this later.
I have nothing to say.
So, Artyom, what was that creepy voice with your eyes and everything? What was that about? Am I right?
Nothing.
Okay.
Good enough for me.
I walk up next to Artyom actually, and just put a hand on his
Yak
shoulder.
is
And be
going
like,
to.
All right.
what?
Wait. what did
Corvitz first.
Oh.
Corvitz walking up. So
I just put my hand on his shoulder and be like, that was interesting.
I'm gonna like shake you off, and I'm gonna walk over and look at the pool, in the pool of water.
give me a perception check.
A monster's gonna reach out and grab my face. No! Nat 20, son.
You notice something glinting at the bottom of the pool.
I'm going to grab it.
Uh-oh.
So you can't reach it.
It's an angler fish.
Someone will it's deep. Someone will probably have to get in the pool to get it.
All right, I'm gonna drop my mace and my warhammer, and I'm gonna jump in.
In your full armor.
Gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly take off my chainmail and jump in.
Okay. All right, give me an athletics check.
That happens because
God.
it takes a few minutes to dock armor. Kadiak is going to pass around a healing potion to anyone that needs it.
Hey, I need it. Hey, does this thing cure necrotic damage?
Yes.
This is like,
We have some
yes.
of that like healing juice from the pool from the other place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he
By
was
the
looking
way,
to.
Everyone has some, but Kadiak is going to give his first. I think it was a D4 plus something, or was it D8 plus something?
4 plus 4?
Yeah,
Was that it?
2d4 plus 4.
Or 2d4.
So
2D4 plus 4. That's what it was.
before I jump in, I'm gonna retighten the bandages across my eyes, and then I'm gonna wrap it in front and tie the loose ends, and then I'm going to dive into the pool. And I got a 17 athletics check.
Okay. So you dive down to the bottom of the pool where you see a key sitting in the skeleton's hand, the dwarven skeleton's hand.
I shall take the key,
Okay.
and I'm gonna come back up, and I'll pop up, and I'll just kind of chuck it to Anya while I start to get redressed.
How did you know that was down there?
I can smell it.
Really?
I can smell.
What does it
rust.
smell like?
Rust.
Oh, That's cool.
Behind the pool, what is the glowing crack pedestal altar thing?
You can
I was like, is that?
Is that lava that's like coming up and
I mean it's golden.
I was going to guess it's
Oh!
Aetherium. It's Aetherium in the altar, maybe. Kadiak, can you make a stone cutting something to identify what it is?
Stone cutting nature? Sure.
I can do nature. Nature survival.
Nature.
So I also have the key of the priest.
That's a 12.
That would be correct, Anya. So that's gold. That's regular gold.
oh wow.
Okay.
But
Is it-
nice try. But okay, yep. So Anya, you have the key of the priest and the key of the king now.
That's gold.
Can I walk over to the gold and smash it with my warhammer to try and smash out a chunk?
Sure. Give me a strength check.
As it's going down to stop him from desecrating a dwarven altar.
Oh, it's an altar? I thought it was just like a
yeah,
vein.
it's like
Never
it's an
mind.
altar.
Nope, not smashing. I have
It's-
more
it-
respect for religion
okay.
than that.
I'm like Corvette is like so he's like we could use gold, but then there's that as an altar. So
No, I misheard. I have more respect
Okay.
than that.
I was gonna say you're gonna ruin Kadiak's respect for Mordvir and religion completely at that point. He's got nothing, man.
Yeah.
We're just dirty colonialists.
Drith is drawing everything in his notebook.
Okay.
Cora, actually, I go over to Piotr and pull out the bag of dust of disappearance and just give it to him. It's like, I think you should take this. I think you would know when best to use this.
All right.
I don't need it right now, so.
All right.
Okay. So anything else that wants to be done in this room, or are you wanting to move somewhere else?
Can we have a short rest,
Yeah.
perhaps? Or is that too... I'm asking my comrades. What do y'all think? I could use a short rest.
I could use a long one, but a
Both
short one will
room, right?
suffice in the
I'm
interim.
good. We could keep going.
Anya's like,
I don't really want to take a nap in a mine full of one-eyed creepy things, you know?
What if some people
mean-
rest and some of us go check out that southeastern door that we didn't look at?
I'd rather just stay together. It's fine.
Corvette
good.
lies
make
to the
do.
group.
I'll make it work.
Do you want me to turn into a horse so you can get on my back?
No. I will be fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll make
Okay.
sure you don't die.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
Touched.
So you're gonna go check out the rest
door we
of
skipped?
the yeah. All right, hold on a second.
The marching order will just no.
Yeah, we'll just go for now. All right. So you're coming down this hallway first, over here.
Before we leave,
No.
like, how is Artyom acting right now?
He's pissed. Like,
But beyond
very
that, like,
clearly not happy, kind of just aggressive, shying away from everybody. Unlike normal, he hasn't put his shield and his hammer back. He has the shield in his hand and his hammer still, shield on his arm and his hammer is still in his hand, and his like his fist around his hammer is just white because of how hard he's gripping it, and he's not looking at anybody. He's just looking at the ground.
Does not want to be talked to right now.
as we're like walking out, I'm gonna like very purposely like walk next to him. Even if he tries to get away, I'm gonna like pin him against like shepherd him to like a wall where he can't get away. And I'm just gonna quietly say, look, I don't need to know if you don't want to say, but if your attitude is going to get us killed down here, that is my business. So at least put it away for now until we get out.
He's just gonna like look at your face. I don't know how to really like say I'm gonna cover, but like look at your face, and he's just gonna match your intensity. Is like, you're not gonna die. I won't let you die. I haven't let anybody die before, and it's not gonna happen now. Now, if you'll excuse me, we've got a mission to finish.
So, Anya, you are now close enough to his face that for the first time, you see, in the darkness, you see behind the cloth a golden glow.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna give like that little nod and just like do your job.
And you do yours.
Walk in.
And next time, I'm gonna like call after you. Don't get in my way when I'm trying to destroy something.
No
He's
response. Just keep
angry.
walking.
Good. All right. So, I was hearing different opinions. Did people want to check out this where the different the hammer area first, or did they want to check out the other door you skipped first?
I like skipped doors.
I'd say skipped.
Okay.
Skipped.
All right. So you go south. and through the world, and you
Ah!
enter. And
The walls are
here.
Another
fake.
cannon.
So you see, clearly it looks like, as you enter in, it clearly looks like the dwarves were making a last stand here. The door on the other side is collapsed. And Kadiok, as you enter the room, you collapse to your knees as you are, as you have another vision. You see, dwarves standing next to the cannons, touching runes on the cannons that send forth conflagrations of fire or shoot forth, large balls of metal or stone. But you just see endless hordes of deep one just coming through the door that you had just come through. You see them come through. You see the two dwarven heads, north and south. You see them pouring through the open mouths of the dwarven mouths. Dwarvens, those carving, those head carvings. You see. You just watch as the defenders get swarmed and overwhelmed, and eventually, torn to shreds by these deep ones.
It happened here. Last of the inhabitants of this mine died here to the deep ones.
All of them.
Anything here that we need?
What happened to the deep ones, Kadiok?
They left. They took the bodies with them, and they left. I don't know what happened after that. I imagine they're still here. Well, we know that at least some of them are still here. But the dwarves are all gone.
Well, I noticed that the doors were gone, except for you. So yeah, is like Anya said, is there anything in here we need?
Not that you can see right off the bat.
So I'm guessing that the big boxes and stuff are like cannonballs and armor and that kind of thing.
That'd be correct. If you looking inside them, will reveal that. Yep.
And is that door like crushed and smashed on the east side?
Yep.
Cool. Then we only have one direct. What? You kind of cut out a little bit.
What are the things that are attached to the pillars on the left?
Banners. They're the tattered banners
Got it.
hanging from them.
These cannons made of aetherium at all? Because they look golden shiny.
They are very much not golden shiny. They are silver and rusted.
False.
It's far away and I'm colorblind, so
You're good.
Nothing to see here.
Nope, nothing else.
Yeah. We have the 2 keys. Let's go open the door.
Are you all in agreements?
Let's do it.
want to check out the hammer room a little bit. Excuse me. Just
Let's
see down the hallway there, or just go to the keys.
What was down the hallway? I don't want to get ambushed as soon as we open the door. Because my guess is that a magically enchanted door that requires 2 powerful keys isn't going to be quiet.
Yeah, probably. I would agree.
Bye, Luke.
Bye,
Oh.
Luke.
I do like look around. I was like, am I still here? Okay, good.
I had to be like, wait, who'd we lose? We'll give him a second to see if he hops back in.
I would vote to check out that hallway beyond the wooden beam archway thingamajig before opening the big door.
I vote. Yay.
Okay.
I
Any-
vote door.
Corvette, what do you vote?
Yeah, I think going look up there would be fine. Just
Alright.
to check out what's there, see if there's anything more useful, but hopefully no. I don't know. I just don't want another fight.
You
Do you need hit points?
No. The hit points are fine. It's just the restrictions of being a warlock.
It's the spell slots, man.
Can't you just like Eldritch Blast the whole time? Isn't that what warlocks
Yes.
do?
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. Well, that's why I don't use Eldritch Blast, guys. You see, I totally missed. That's why I always use Eldin, because I can't aim worth crap, apparently.
Mm.
Piotr, what do you want to do?
That literally might have been my first Eldritch Blast.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, it
The
is.
door or the tunnel?
The door.
Okay.
Reasoning for wanting to check out the tunnel up there is because he's like, ooh, dwarven stuff.
It's fair.
He wants dwarven stuff. I don't want to get ambushed. Everybody else just wants to go through the door. All right, let's go.
Okay. I mean, so far it is 3-2. Hopefully Luke makes it back soon. We'll give him another minute or two.
Oh,
See
you do
that.
have a message in the player channel. Oh,
Yeah,
that's you.
that's me asking Luke if he's okay.
I want to. In the meantime, I want to pull out the orange gemstone that we found before, and I picked up at the beginning in that room with the healing potion.
Uh-huh.
Is there like? There's no like runes on it that could tell me what it is for, or
It's just warm to the
can-
touch.
all right. And how did that dwarf in your vision use it again, Kadiak? If you do remember it all.
To the ground.
Sorry, he what?
He smashed it to the ground.
Did he say anything?
Right,
before?
right, Patrick?
Yeah, he just smashed it to the ground. Didn't say anything before.
Okay.
There
Well-
was no incantation. He just threw it on the ground.
We'll see what it does later.
I hear a beep beep.
Is it a... Yeah, Patrick, is it a raw gemstone or is it cut at all?
It's cut.
Okay. Is it cut in a certain way that I would recognize as a dwarf? Or is it just like a...
Nah, it's just a cut gemstone.
Okay.
All right, Luke, you're the only one we didn't ask. Do you want to go check up the area to the north by the hammers, or do you want to go open the door with the keys?
Oh, geez, what did everyone else say? I'm a conformist.
Well, it's 3 people in favor of, so it's Artyom, Kadiak, and Corvette in favor of checking up by the hammers, and Jelania and Piotr in favor of checking by the doors.
Okay, I'm with Jelania and Piotr.
Okay. All right.
I knew he was
Thanks for the
He
deadlock.
was gonna side with
Pick.
the bar.
All right. Corvette, pick 1 or 2.
2.
Okay. The doors win by roll of the dice.
You don't want to let us fight it out?
Not
If you
particularly.
want to just go look,
Jim
go look.
Morrison comes back from the dead and wait. Oh, the other doors. Never mind.
But I mean, you can split the party temporarily if you so desire.
Nope.
Nah. Not with
Listen.
the enemies we're facing
The
today.
the like ether of like adventurers past just tells them
No.
that will end up in mass death. So no.
Okay.
You can go back and check out the hammers later.
Yep.
When it's hammer time.
Dude, can't touch this.
All right.
Hey, Anya's too close to me.
I'm aware.
She's touching me.
I'm moving everyone around into an appropriate marching order.
She's breathing my air.
Aren't we all breathing your air, Artyom?
I mean, can't you consider it that you're breathing my air and that maybe I have a problem with you being this close to me?
My name comes first in the alphabet. Therefore, you're breathing my air.
If we're going by the name Anya, that is not true. So I'm just gonna say that.
But that's not your name.
Not that you know that.
You would be lying to
Well,
everybody.
You wouldn't lie to us.
Cadioc's the oldest, so there.
I know
How
I'm
could I-
forgetting
how
Drith,
could
but
I-
Drith will join you in a second.
How could I lie
Come
to
on.
everybody about something so major about me?
Not your name? I don't know. You
Yeah,
tell
just
me.
hold something so key and vital to everybody.
Maybe you have some
That's
solid
what- yeah.
reasoning behind that.
All right.
We're here.
You are
at the
there.
door.
Except for Drith.
Drith, you're
Drith
here
got
with
eaten by a
us.
trapdoor.
You're here in spirit.
Oh shoot!
Oh!
He's you.
it wouldn't let me grab Drith's token for some reason, so I had to put a new token in. Anyway,
Guys, I tried to turn into a giant elk and I forgot the elk part.
all right. So you approach the door. It glows with the runes the runes that say, like it needs the key of the king and key of the priest. Glow as Anya approaches it with the keys. I'm assuming that you're gonna put them straight in since you are just a woman of action.
Listen for a sec to see if I hear anything on the other side, but yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay. You hear nothing on the other side.
Cool.
All right. So
Let's
you
do this.
All right. I summon Eldon is out in his bow form. Just that's what's happening. Getting ready.
Can I prepare a reaction?
What reaction are you preparing?
If we enter the room and I see enemies, I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite upon my weapon.
Okay. All right.
I just thought something. Drith was drunk, wasn't he?
Oh my gosh, he was.
He was.
I totally
you-
forgot about that.
We
When
will
you
say
transformed, we undrunk you.
we'll say it is past at this point. So you enter in.
That was fast. Fast
I
as
sober
hell.
up quick. We have lots of moonshine where I'm from.
So you enter it and you see this long, it's a mine, a mining, tunnel, that just goes down that far. Why? Oh, because the other Drith is here. That's why you can see over there. The other Drith is there.
What?
But so as you walk further down, so you see, around you, you see these two platforms right here. You're going to have to walk one at a time across the bridge. Who wants to take the front?
I'll go first.
Alrighty then.
For a moment there, I almost offered to put myself first. That's bad.
Drith is gonna turn into a giant goat because he is sure-footed that way, and he's gonna follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right behind Artyom. It's gonna be the kind of thing where I try and get ahead, but then.
And I'm just gonna keep pushing you back, no, stop it, no.
All right. So then Drith will be behind Anya, who's behind Drith.
To be behind. No, I would not love to be behind a goat.
Would Kadiok or Piotr like to be behind Drith then?
I'll be behind Drith. We're friends.
Okay.
One of you can ride me if you want, because I'm sure-footed.
Not
No.
that close.
And I'll be behind. Kadiak, mind if I go ahead of you?
Of course.
Thank you much.
All right, so Kadiak will take up the rear.
Do those platforms look like they have some sort of purpose that we can do something with, or are they just there at this point?
They are just
And the
there.
mechanism is long gone.
They are there. Mechanism's long gone.
Okay.
All right. So you begin walking up, and as you go forward, yes, this is what you can see. I'm just showing you. You keep moving forward. Eventually, you see in the distance what looks like a large stone dwarf.
It's Sasquatch.
And it's just kind of just sitting there. It's not moving.
Is it a statue or like it looks like a statue? You mean?
I mean, it looks like a statue made out of clay.
Okay.
I
Oh,
found the aetherium. It's on the right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you approach, the statue begins to move. It opens its eyes, and its eyes are glowing red. And it says, "Deep One presence detected. Initiating purge sequence."
good. That's how big is this thing?
It's very big. I mean, it's dwarven shaped, but
Yeah,
it's probably like 10, 15 feet tall and
Okay.
as equally wide. And we're going to take a break right there.
Oh,
So yeah, we'll be back in about 5 minutes where they will confront the clay golem. All right, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Sorry, we were having some technical difficulties, which made coming back a little bit more difficult than we wanted it to. But anyway, so we're back. Our party. That's what we've got. Our party.
Oh, who did that?
Some of us did do that. Our party is preparing to face the clay golem. I'm just putting them all. All right. So, everyone roll for initiative.
Oh no.
I am going to use my inspiration to get advantage of this.
Sounds fair.
respectable. Very good.
11.
$17.
All right. RTM.
Natural 20.
Anya.
RTM. Bad. 18.
That was an 8?
18.
18. Okay. Kadiak.
18 as well.
All right. Jelania and Kadiak, who wants to go first?
I think Jelania is probably actually faster, so I'll let her go first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm fast.
All right. Piotr.
Fast enough.
11.
All right. Drith and Piotr, who wants to go first?
Piotr can.
I was gonna let him go first, but sure. I'm gonna
You don't have to worry
vicious,
about me, man. I'm the goat.
All right.
Greatest of all time.
so to speak.
First will be Artyom, and then will be Jelania, then it will be Kadiak, then it will be Corvette, then it will be the Golem, then it will be... I'm sorry, who do we decide, Drith or Piotr?
Piotr.
Piotr first, and then Drith.
Just a question. Are those dark spots holes?
Yes.
Great. Awesome.
Anybody else notice the giant destroyed sword behind the goblin? Goblin.
That's not a goblin. He takes offense to that. Anyway, okay. It is the turn of Artyom with Anya on deck.
All right. Move me as close to the fiend as possible.
Okay, there you go. That's as close as you can get.
Well, then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, which continues to come down red.
Okay, it succeeded.
I don't know how something that big is just like, nope.
Because, yep. It is now Anya's turn.
All right, I'm gonna run my 30 feet that I can run.
All right.
Just barely too far to attack it. I'm one
just-
square further I could.
I'm just gonna like look over my shoulder and grin at you.
So I am actually going to hold my my action until it comes within range.
Okay. I will note of that. All right. Kadiak. A Titatoka. It's your turn.
All right, Kadiak is going to use his bonus action to enter his battle trance.
Okay.
Rage.
As it's also known. Those of you near him will hear what sounds like a bear growling as he does so. And he's going to get as close as he can, hopefully within 20 feet of it, so that he can toss a hand axe at it.
If you could only move 25 feet, I think you're a lot further away than 20 feet.
Yeah, you
Oh, yeah.
are like
Okay, cool.
40 feet away.
Well, am I within 60 feet? Actually, no.
You are 40 feet away.
How many feet?
40.
Yeah, I'll use my javelin then.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's still outside of close range, so that would be disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Use your inspiration.
Or you can not.
This was forward. Oh yeah, don't forget to mark my inspiration off of me.
Oh, yes, I should do that.
used it.
Honesty is not the best policy.
Honesty is the best policy. We do not discourage dishonesty on this stream.
Wait, what?
We do not discourage dishonesty on this stream.
Discourage dishonesty?
We
not
discourage.
dishonesty?
Dang it, we discourage dishonesty. We discourage dishonesty. What'd you roll, Mike?
You have to encourage dishonesty as long as people
12.
roll perception checks.
It's fair. 12 to hit. That will not hit.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Well, there's a javelin near the golem then. Just so y'all know.
Okay.
So that we can.
Well, that's like the you watch the javelin like enter, and then the clay kind of like mold around the javelin and like absorb the javelin. It doesn't really do any damage to it though. All right, it is now the turn of. I'm looking in the wrong spot. I should not be looking at the monster stat block to tell whose turn it is. It is now the turn of Corvette with the golem on deck.
Awesome. I will run up and to the left of Kadiak. And can I go one more up left from there, or
You can even go one more up left from there.
let's do that. Yes. And I will draw, hoping this one hits. Draw an arrow in Eladin and fire at the big. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna yell at this big, statue. Hey, we are not deep ones. We're here as friends. And
Yelling at the enemies is my job. Thank you.
hey, you never know.
And then you're gonna
Deep ones.
attack it.
Wait, did he like any reaction, any response?
It's not his turn. He can't react when it's not his turn.
Yeah.
Fine,
He's like trying to dissuade him. He's like, well, he hasn't reacted yet, so I'll stab him anyway.
So, can I hold my action then? My attack action?
Yeah, you
when
can
he
hold.
moves?
You can hold your attack action.
I'll hold when he moves forward and takes an attack at someone. I will release the arrow at him,
Okay.
and that's that.
If we quit losing our dwarf, maybe it would listen to a dwarf.
All right. It is now the turn of the golem. So the golem begins to vibrate extremely quickly, and it moves forward, and it takes an attack against Artyom.
Missed.
Definitely hit you there. It definitely hit you. It, in fact, hits you for 17 points of bludgeoning damage. It takes a second attack against Artyom, which also definitely hits you
Art cleric.
for 10 points of bludgeoning damage. It then takes a third attack. That one misses.
Oh.
Oh.
And it is now the turn of, and it makes its third attack, it stops vibrating and returns to its normal form. It's now the turn of Piotr with Drith on deck.
All right. Well, somewhere in the ether.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Uh-oh. What's
Sorry.
he gonna do now?
I have to re-roll one of the checks because Deep Frito decided to impose disadvantage. Hold on.
Ha! Ha! Whew. Thank you, Pedro!
Wait,
Wait.
But is it
Disadvantage
disadvantage
on
on a roll
Artyom.
that
Four?
I
Artyom?
don't
Disadvantage
thank you
4 for you,
anymore,
Artyom. Oh,
Pedro.
never mind. Sorry, Artyom. So you will have disadvantage in the future. All right. Anyway, so Piotr,
Hatting at me. I'm on your team.
it's
Oh.
your turn.
Wait. Just
We got that. All right. Sorry, Artyom.
Piotr's turn?
Yes, Piotr's
Charles
turn.
already promised to disadvantage
Alright.
me. Frito's
So-
disadvantaging me.
Somewhere in the ether.
Mike, by the way, the golem just dealt 27 points of damage to Artyom. Just so you know.
And I'm
Oh,
still
wait.
standing.
I heard. I was right here.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Oh wait. I
was talking. I guess y'all couldn't hear me.
you're good. All right, Piotr. Oh, actually,
Okay,
first, before Piotr, it's the held actions of Jelania and
Aha.
And
It's not
Corvette.
close enough for me to hit anymore. I can't do my lunge action if it's not on my actual turn.
gotcha. Okay, Corvette.
I hate these rolls today, guys.
What are
I
you
got a
roll?
natural one.
Natural
Oh
one.
my
All right, roll on the critical fumble table. What were you doing? Were you attacking with
I was
Eladin?
shooting. I was attacking.
Okay.
67.
67 DC. All right. Give me DC 15 dexterity saving throw or lose balance and have disadvantage in your next attack roll.
Got a 19 plus. You said dexterity?
Yep.
A dirty 20.
All right.
Heck yeah.
You are good. You're just avoiding all the bad stuff today.
But I was doing so bad. All right.
Wow.
Okay. Sorry, I had a plan, and then RTM got like demolished. So I'm
He's still
changing.
standing. I want to point that out.
Artyom is
Yeah.
still up.
That's
Barely.
awesome. I would not be.
So I am going to cast Healing Word. So my spell casting ability modifier is the same as my spell attack bonus, correct?
Yes. Your spellcasting ability modifier is charisma. Is your charisma bonus? So no, they're not the same because your spell attack bonus adds your proficiency bonus there too. So it's just whatever your charisma bonus is.
Dope. Okay. So I'm going to cast Healing Word on my friend Artyom,
Okay.
Aha.
and he gets 8 hit points.
Very nice. Not bad. 8 hit points on a healing word. Not bad
Yeah,
at all.
that was max actually.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say that's really good for that.
that's a bonus action. So can I viciously mock the rock goblin because apparently he hates being called that?
Yes, you can viciously. Hold on, I was double checking that because it's technically a construct. I just need to double
That's
check.
be mocked.
Yeah, you can mock. Yeah, you can mock it.
The minute you said that, I was like, I know what I'm using for material. # Hey, you raucous, rockless, you rocky goblin. Wait, rock goblin. There we go. Goodness gracious. Why don't you put your boulder dash down and stop hitting my friends? Ha! Now I roll.
Ooh, that would not physically mock me at all.
Okay, it succeeded in its saving throw.
Well, still has disadvantage, right?
Nope, as it succeeded, so it will not have disadvantage. It is now the turn of Drith with Artyom on deck.
Okay, so as a goat, specifically a giant goat, I have 40 feet of movement. And so I am going to move within 20 feet of the golem.
Within 20 feet of it. So you want to be 20
Yes.
feet away from it?
I want to be 20 feet away from it.
Okay,
so that I
you
can
are.
use my charge attack next round.
Okay, you are 20 feet away from it.
Perfect.
All right. So then that would be Artyom with Shalanya on deck.
Question real quick.
Okay.
The purple rings to like the northwest and northeast of the golem.
The grates.
Sewer drain.
Yeah, that's what those are. Okay, that answers my question.
You're welcome.
I wanted to know if I could yeet him down one of them with Thunder Wave.
I'm pretty sure he's too big for Thunderwave to eat him, but I'd have to double check. 'Cause I'm sure Thunderwave has to be medium or smaller creatures.
I'll check.
I
No,
think so, yeah.
it doesn't specify that. It just says
Well,
creature. So you could attempt to yeet it down one of the giant holes if you so desired.
I really, really do. I love circumventing
Anyway,
your
it's
combat.
Jelanya's turn, so let's let Jelanya is going to do.
You know what means we're almost getting killed?
I have a bad feeling about this. Is there any like sounds coming from these holes?
Isn't it Artyom's turn, or did he already go?
Artyom. Oh, wait, did Artyom go?
No.
No,
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. I skipped Artyom, but no, there are no sounds coming down the holes. I'm so sorry I skipped you, Artyom.
Okay, so
I'm
you
bad.
let me bonus action spell and action spell, right? 'Cause
Yes,
We think. Okay.
currently. We'll see how it goes.
I'm going to use healing word upon myself,
Okay.
so I get 9 hit points, and then from the 1d4 plus my spellcast ability modifier, and then with my life domain healing, I also get 2 plus the spell's level, so for a total of 12 hit points back. So it's like I let out like this anime style, just like cough of blood, and then like look up at it angrily, and then like, you know, all of the blood, and there's like Anya just hears kind of like the cracking of the ribs as they go back into place. And I'm just like shake my head, and I'm going to cast. I'm going to use inflict wounds, and so there's gonna like just my armor's gonna light up with like these veins of red down to my hammer. Starts to glow this like brilliant red,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna swing. That is a 19 to hit.
That will hit. Oh, you have disadvantage.
Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration then.
Okay, then.
Ha! Bad news for you, Dungeon Master. Nat 20.
Why would you get a nat 20? Because you just got a 19. Your inspiration would counter the disadvantage you had.
Oh, you're right. So it's a 19.
So it would just be a 19.
I was like, oh, I got advantage, but no. Okay, so 19. Well, it would have been bad news, but. I accidentally yeeted that. That is 26 total damage.
Wow. Okay, then.
That's
And then-
like just revenge right there.
All right. Now, Anya, it is your turn.
Okay. Are there noises coming from the holes? From these pits?
No, there is no noise that you can hear.
Okay. Cool. Then I will run around the back of this thing to get a flanking advantage. And just wail away at this. Oh, come on. Like, why can't I roll right now? Oh, wait. One of those is a D12 again. Like, why am I 20 pouch? Okay, that's a 21 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
And an 11. No,
Okay.
a 10.
The 21 will hit.
Okay. Cool. That's 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That's what I got.
All right. Okay, it is now the turn of Cadillac with Corvette on deck.
To get closer, move his 25 feet, and then he's going to chuck a hand axe at it because it is now in range.
All right, roll your hand axe attack.
Dwarves are slow. I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
Roll again. There we go, nat 20.
Y'all.
So,
All right.
6 a hit.
That will hit.
Ha!
And oh, come on.
My mother just inspired me.
7 damage. 7 damage. I rolled 2d6.
Only 7 damage on a crit. Oh man. All right. So as Cadillacs hand axe, knocks a chunk of clay off the shoulder of the golem begins to, you see the golem begin to like shake more and, almost get like more tense. It's like it's getting ready to go berserk. It's now the turn of Corvette with the golem on deck.
Ooh. All right. So Corvette, I will go 10 feet to the left. Put the big hole between the clay giant, and I.
Yep.
And then I will, as a bonus action, use my second spell slot and cast Branding Smite, which adds 2d6 damage next time I hit a target.
Okay.
I think that's within the next minute. And then I'll shoot it with my bow. Come on. I'm going to use my inspiration on that. It wasn't a 1, luckily. That's better. 20, not natural 20, though.
Okay, that'll hit.
That. All right. And then... Ooh, okay. 16 plus 6. 22 damage, and 8 of that is radiant.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and it sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius. Can't become invisible.
Good to know. Like it was going to try.
You never know.
You never know. All right. The golem's going to go. Piotr's on deck. So the golem just turns and takes a, first I have to roll this. Sorry, I dropped that on the ground. Okay, so the golem takes a attack against Jelania. What is your AC again?
16.
Okay, it hits for...
Yeah, it hit me almost 3 times through 19.
Hits you for 10 points of bludgeoning damage the first time. It then takes a second attack against you and hits again for 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez, okay.
Okay.
I'm on
If
healing
I hadn't
duty.
taken a healing potion earlier, I would be down right now.
All right. It is now the turn of Piotr with Drith on deck.
All right, Piotr's
Wait.
just on healing duty.
Just 1 sec. Did it make a third attack and miss, or did it
Nope,
just?
it didn't make a third attack this round.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Continue.
Interesting. Okay.
Piotr is on healing duty, it would appear.
Okay.
So Jelania gets it this time.
Obrigada.
G Nogus. Oh no. Well, it's not as cool as the last time, but you get 6 HP.
Hey, that's almost like doubling what I got.
You get that, and you get that, and you get that. I am also going to viciously mock that stupid golem again.
Okay. It succeeded again.
Gosh dang it, you stupid pile of rocks and sediment.
Drith, it is your turn with Artyom on deck.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to charge at it for 20 feet. And then after I hit it with my big old powerful horns, I'm going to run away 20 feet.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And they're gonna get an attack of opportunity. Sounds like big woofers, my dude.
Yeah, Patrick, what are the odds on him deciding not to?
Not very high.
It's too late. You've
Very
committed.
I mean, if
jeez.
anyone can
Oh,
take it,
jeez.
it's someone who's a
It's someone,
goat.
yeah, he's because he does
That's
have because
true.
he would just revert back to his normal form. But what'd you roll to hit?
I 24.
That will hit.
Okay, and then the damage is going to be. Oh, come on! That's terrible. It's going to be a whopping 9.
Okay. All right. Cool. Now you're gonna charge away 20 feet and take an attack of opportunity against you. That's gonna hit you
Oh no.
for 21 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Oh, he smacked. So
So this,
I'm guessing he just like slaps the goat, and then like the slapped goat just like turns into Drift. Just like straight up, he flies into the table as Drift.
all right. Artyom, it is your turn. Anya, you are on deck.
Good.
Advantage for Corvette. Stop missing.
You'll have it. So you have advantage on your next attack, Corvette, or your next roll, whatever your next roll may be.
Oh, it'll be an attack. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Artyom.
Thank you, stay at home DM.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna hold my action till he attacks again.
Okay. Anya, it's your turn.
Oh, really? Already? Okay. I'll do 2 more attacks again.
And Kadiak, you are on deck.
That's what I got. An 18 and a 13.
The 18 will hit.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh, that's 6 piercing damage, y'all. I'm so good today. This is just all the damage. Great.
All right. Kadiak, it is your turn. Wait.
Hang on. I want to make sure this is an action or bonus action. I'm going to use Second Wind as my bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I can't because I did 2 attacks. Never mind. Sorry. Ignore me.
Okay. All right, Kadiak, it is your turn with Corvette on deck.
Awesome. Can I position myself at all to advantage on my next attack by flanking, or not quite? Because he's huge.
Yeah, you can be right there. We have advantage with Jelania.
Don't fall in
Okay,
the hole.
great.
Please. Oh, the hole. Don't let him kick
If
you
this was
backwards.
Baldur's Gate 3, the goal would just be shove. The fuck?
That's kind of where I got
well,
my inspiration to yeet him down the hole.
Wish you luck with that. All right, what are you doing, Cadillac? Adjusting your beard.
Advantage. Yes. So I am going to maul him with advantage.
Okay.
Which is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
And that will be 13 damage. 13 bludgeoning damage.
All right. So you knock off another hunk of clay, send it flying. All right. It is now the turn of Corvette. Remember, you have advantage.
Running around this hole, another like 15 feet.
You are the player that I've ever had that moves the most in combat.
You're welcome. And then I'm just gonna take Eladin and fire another arrow at this monster.
All right, roll with your advantage.
And I got a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
So, and then roll this, and I got 12 piercing damage.
All right.
How is the guy slowing down? Does he look a little?
I mean, he's missing
lopsided?
He's missing lots of chunks of clay. He's looking, a little lopsided.
Okay.
It is, however, his turn, and he's going to
Punish somebody.
I know.
start vibrating violently again.
Oh.
And he's gonna make an attack on Anya.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna hit.
Okay.
He's gonna hit Anya again for 13 points of damage.
Oh, that's exactly how many hit points I had. I'm down.
Okay, he's then gonna make his next attack on Cadillac. And hit Cadillac for
Hit him really hard. No, I'm just kidding.
25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof, where's my dude?
He's then gonna make another.
Because I'm raging, so that
He's
It's fair.
raging, so
It's gonna be another attack on Cadillac.
that is
is it half round down or
14, right?
Half round down, yeah. So
12?
12. He rolled an at 20, however, right there.
Rip.
So
Much.
I'm figuring it out.
Oh no!
It's 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh. That's not
That's
bad.
Already halved.
And that's not halved. That's not halved. Sorry. So that would be 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Are you
Still
still?
at 35 hit points, so I'm good.
Wait,
You should have told him it was halved already.
All right. It is now the turn of
That's my action.
Artyom. Yep, I was about to say Artyom's turn because Artyom is held his action for after the.
What's your max hit points? Goodness gracious.
So I'm gonna
62.
look over at Cadillac, who I see is bleeding and bruised. I'm gonna look over at Idrith, who is laying there on. I'm gonna hear Piotr's chanting behind me, frantically trying to keep people alive, and look over and see Corvette just constantly missing. And I'm
last 2 times.
I'm gonna look down at the ground and I'm gonna say I promise to keep everyone alive. And I'm going to reach up and grab the blindfold and pull it off. And I am going to use Radiant Soul. And I use my action to unleash the divine energy within myself, causing my eyes to glimmer and 2 luminous incorporeal wings to sprout from my back.
Oh man.
My transformation lasts
I'm
for
missing this whole thing.
I end the bonus action. And then I'm going to. So that was my action. I'm going to use my movement. Can I use my inspiration to impose disadvantage on the clay golem?
I'll allow it.
Okay, so I'm going to use my flying to fly up the full 30 feet into the air.
Okay, we'll make an attack of opportunity against you at
And I
disadvantage.
will use- yeah,
And it misses.
perfect. And then because I'm going to use my bonus action to use my second to last first level spell slot to use healing word on Anya, and you're just gonna hear very quietly in your ears just rise.
And you have inspiration again because you rewarded it by Mr. Bones.
Magical.
And so Anya, you get 8 hit points.
All right. It is now Piotr's turn with Drith on deck.
Okay, who's down? So Anya's
Anya's up
Back.
again.
Anya's up. Is no one else down?
No one else is down.
Is anyone close to being down?
Me?
Me still. Yeah, I'll do that thing again.
The thing meaning the healing word.
Yep. Not nearly as effective as last time or the one previous. 5.
5 hit points is 5 hit points for someone who's almost down again.
I'm back to 13, so
And
Do you have the other token?
can I?
No, I forgot to make it. That's my bad.
It's a bonus action to communicate verbally, isn't it?
No.
No,
free action.
you can, as long as you say something that's less than 6 seconds.
Okay. All right, everyone. I've got a plan, but you need to get away from the golem.
That was exactly
And
6
then-
seconds.
And then I am going to cast. I'm gonna make fun of the thing.
Vicious Mockery.
Yes.
It succeeded again. It is not perturbed by you in the slightest. It's just kind of ignoring your existence.
Ian,
My-
don't take psychic damage.
He was allowing it, so I will.
I was allowing it for the disadvantage portion, not necessarily the damage portion.
Okay, gotcha. That's still helpful.
That is very helpful, especially for what he hits with.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Drith, it is your turn.
So Drith is gonna snap his fingers and gonna cast Moonbeam on the golem.
Okay.
So he has to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 13.
Yeah, he definitely succeeded that.
All right. Takes half damage, which is 6.
All right. It's still standing. It's looking a little rough, but it's now the turn of Artyom with Anya on deck.
I'm gonna look down at it with my eyes glowing. I'm gonna use my final first level spell slot to cast inflict wounds again. And so this time the veins appear across my whole body, but they're gold as opposed to red. And my hammer is going to light up so bright it lights the whole room. And I'm going to just use all of my flight speed to come straight down at it and like Thor smash like hammer. And I'm gonna roll another nat 20, son.
Oh,
All right. Roll your critical hit.
This is just so dope.
the dice know. They always know.
I believe that at 30 feet you get 1d6 fall damage.
I'm flying.
He's flying.
No, like you would deal an extra d6 falling damage towards the golem.
Well, let's see how much his base damage is first.
So 24 is what I rolled.
Yeah. So you just come crashing down and just shatter that golem to smithereens. You land on the ground, and just the dirt kind of just puffs up from where you are, and you just stand there, hammer in the ground, being all holy like, and the golem has just pieces have. We did enforce your disadvantage earlier, Frito. We did enforce it earlier, but the pieces are everywhere, and yeah.
I'm going to look at Anya and I'm going to offer her my hand. And if she chooses to take it, then I'm going to use my healing hands ability.
Yeah, I'll grab your hand. I'll give you like a sort of like half smile and like a wink. Just like I mean, we're gonna talk about this later. And yeah.
And so you get 3 hit points back. And then I'm gonna turn around and look at Corvette and kind of be like,
Like Corbett is, I'm just stoked. I'm like, yes. I don't know. It just made him very happy. He's just, that was so cool, Artyom. Holy smokes.
Piotr kind of walks over to kind of inspect everything. Is everyone all right?
What the? I'm okay.
I'm
Artyom.
my second win to give myself some more hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, if you need some, I can help with a little bit.
Okay, I got some cure wounds. I can touch hands.
I've got one more
and
first
here's
level
some
spell slot.
I've got
I'm
four,
almost
so
at
I've got.
max. I'm only missing 5 now, so I'm probably good now.
Who else is low?
I'm good.
Kind of low. You're good, Drift. Your
Yep.
low druid form took most of that.
Yep. That all went to the goat.
That poor goat.
That thing got milked. I'll tell you what.
All right.
Moving on.
Girl goat?
so
Artyom, did that golem cure your blindness?
I've never been blind.
What the? What the?
Just
Why
casually.
did you told me you were blind?
Yep.
Uh,
The
Did you lie?
as
Huh.
the time kind of runs out, and as my my eyes go back to normal and the wings disappear, they just kind of like, my eyes continue to slightly glow faintly, just like Braden's, or excuse me, Corbett's. And I'm gonna pick up the blindfold and put it back on, and I'm gonna say, technically, what I am is illegal in Mordvir. I was supposed to be given to the church just like Corvette was, and I was not. So, and I'm going to look pointedly at Anya and say, I had a good...
That's hard. That's tough. Hiding all that your whole life.
Yeah, imagine the first time I turned to an angel. That was freaky.
Yes. Those moments would be a little weird. Especially if you were trying to hide from the church, which is everywhere.
And guess what? I was part of the church the whole entire time.
I know. How did you do that? That's so cool. I mean, what the... Anyway, let's Aetherium.
So Drith makes a note. Lying is okay if it's to the church.
Jelania like taps the foot in the book. Is like, this one is extremely true. Okay.
Okay. I'll write about it.
All right.
I don't know. But stoked, being super just like, this is awesome, another Aesir, and I knew it. But he's like, maybe? Starts looking around for Aetherium.
Okay.
Are the gold things on the table, or...
Yeah. So all the gold stuff in this room is Aetherium.
Cool.
So, before we get too far, I'm gonna walk over to Corvette and just like gently turn him around, and I'm going to like take a ready position with my weapons and be like, if you're gonna kill me or turn me in, you're gonna have to fight me. I'm not going.
You don't need to. I grew up in the church with them, but you've lived your life. Being an Aesir doesn't mean you have the most perfect life. And you chose what you wanted. So if you're good with it, I'm just stoked to have another Aesir. It's pretty cool. And that was, let's be honest, that was epic. So I'd love to not do that. I don't want to turn you in, so don't worry about it.
I'll put my weapons away and I'll offer you like the bro hug hand.
Yeah, and Court takes it. There we
Bro
go.
hug.
Also, you didn't get any healing, really, did you?
I healed myself.
Oh, you did. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. Because I do have the same healing hands thing. So.
Yeah, no, I'm all right.
All right, cool.
Okay, fill pockets.
Yeah, so the
We gotta get out of here before other things come.
okay, I'm gonna show like a healing potion. So aetherium is extremely heavy, so you can't just be chugging like you're lugging. It's very heavy and very valuable, so you can't be like lugging tons of it out of here. You can probably each of you probably carry, with your space and carry, probably like one handful each.
Cool.
Yes.
Super dense.
Yep.
Take it.
Like Griff.
Okay.
Can you turn into a horse?
Yeah, you got it. I think I can turn you into a pack mule.
How much longer do you have left on your transformation?
So I can turn into an animal for 2 hours. I can do it twice per day.
Okay.
Yeah, I can turn into. No, not a seahorse. That probably wouldn't help very much.
Just like flopping on the ground. Wrong kind of pack animal? Question mark.
Be immediately crushed by the aetherium.
Yeah, I can turn into a war horse, which I'm guessing has quite a big
Yes.
carry capacity.
Yeah, that's carry as much as we can out with your help, and then figure it out from there.
Okay.
But
all right. So I'm assuming you're all leaving because of the loud noise, and you don't want to get overwhelmed by deep ones.
also,
Yep.
Yep.
how does the sword look? Does it look in decent condition?
No, it looks very, very bad.
Okay.
Like
Okay, so-
like pretty much everything else in here.
All right, just wondering. So yeah, we leave.
Those really big hammers were probably run by golems like this one for the various things, huh?
That would be a fair assumption.
We probably don't have time to go back and check that other hallway before we leave, do we?
Nope.
Probably not be safe.
Yeah.
Cattyog's like, dang it.
After
It's
that
gonna-
fight, we need to just get to a place where we can rest. I need to get to a place where I
Yeah.
can rest.
Catdog's gonna talk to Drith. Make a note. We need to come back here and explore more.
You got it, partner. Come to Spooky Cave.
The Hardy Boys.
So you all exit the mines, rather hurriedly, you gathering as much as you could. You make your way down to Maeve's cabin, where you find her waiting for you. She goes, "You're alive."
Yes.
Did
I-
you not think we would be?
I was almost expecting you all to be dead. It's been such a long time.
How long has it been?
Oh, just a few hours, of course.
500
A
years.
few, just a few days, but I know what's in those caverns, and I was almost not expecting you to survive that.
So you sent us there
I mean, I hoped you'd survive, but you know, you did. So it's not a big problem now, is it?
We've brought you your components. Now it's our turn.
Certainly. Certainly, I will take those from you. I do, however, need the payment of an eye.
Oh,
An eye.
Doc?
Yep. Kadiak did offer me his eye.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm having like deja vu again.
Could something else be?
Nope, that was our bargain.
If there was something else of value.
I mean, our bargain was his eye. Do you have something of, do you have something else?
I pull out the orange gemstone.
Oh, that's
Is
of no
this-
value to me. What that gemstone can do, I can do on my own. I don't need the gemstone to do that.
What does it do, by the way? And no, that's not my question.
I
I'm asking
mean,
you. Yeah.
it's a exploding gemstone. I thought you knew that. I'm surprised it didn't. I'm surprised it didn't explode in your backpack on the way here.
Well, that's fun.
Thanks.
So
I don't know what.
if you're gonna take his eye, then do it.
All right. Are you ready?
Will very Yep, Kadiak will very solemnly kneel before her and just look up at her.
So she holds out her hands. Which eye is your dominant?
The right eye.
All right, so she puts her hand over your right eye, and you feel an excruciating burning through your eye. It's very, very painful, and you all see on the right side of his face, the veins on the right side of his face flash purple, and you see like purple fire underneath the fingers of Maeve. But then she removes her hand, and Kadiak's eye is still there. However, instead of the kind of darker brown color it was before, he now has one eye that is, the normal color, and his other eye is now purple. And she says, "There. Now I'll be able to see what you see. You'll have a few nice little benefits from that, but your eye is mine now."
You for this gift. And he will have stayed silent the entire time.
You may think it's a gift now, but just wait.
I hate hags.
Now, I will need time to prepare the ritual, so it'd be best if you go to the edge of the fog to prepare to leave, and I will have the ritual done. However,
Questions.
you do need to ask your questions.
Also, I was wondering if, should we stay here to rest too?
Of course.
We really could use a rest here.
You can take a night, and you can rest here for the night, but in the morning, you should head up towards the edge of the fog to be prepared to leave.
Thank you.
But, well, who wants to go first with their question?
I have a question, but it's not my question.
Nope. Whatever question you ask right now is your question.
But it's about the question.
Very well.
So you agree?
What?
it's not my-
Just ask your question.
Can I redeem my question at a later date?
Sure.
There's not much I need to know right now, but I sense that in the future that might change.
Very well then. Who wants to go first?
I have dibs on last.
I do.
All right, Drith.
All right. Where can I find my dad?
Your father can be found in the lands where ancient spirits roam, and ice and frost seek to bury all beneath their fury. There, your father works to bring life to the land.
I love him already.
And I will send you that so that way you can remember that.
It's okay. I took notes.
Yeah. I turned to Drith. Make sure you take notes for all of us.
Got it.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right.
I'll take my own notes. Never mind.
We're all just asking our questions right here in front of everyone else.
I mean, if you want it to be private, then you can.
Yeah, I would prefer that. Yeah.
All right. Then
Like,
Jelania, if you want to come with me, it shall be private.
What? Boo!
All right. Everyone. All right. Yeah.
I before Anya steps away, I grab her arm real fast, be like, will your question be anything like what I might be asking?
I don't know. What are you asking?
About what we talked about the first time we came here.
I mean, related. Yeah. I don't trust her to give a real answer. You heard what she said to Drith. That's not a real answer.
Yeah, but 2 questions is better than 1.
Yes. It's true. I'm not going to ask her something nebulous and open-ended. I want a yes or a no. Because I think that's the only way that I'll actually understand what she says to me.
Okay. Okay. I'll ask something nebulous and open-ended. No worries, I got that covered. You go ask your thing.
You not trust us? After all we've been through and all you've seen?
I'll be. Maeve, before you leave, I'll ask here, glancing at Artyom. Where can I find the profane guard?
Follow the 2 paths of vengeance, and all shall be made clear.
Yeah, that's very clear. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She'd say everything shall be made clear. Wait, why am I defending a hag?
She's not a hag.
Same thing.
Anyway,
We
all
can
right.
kill a hag. She's not a hag.
So Maeve takes Jelania into another room. She says, "Well, dear, what is your question?"
Is my father alive?
There is no mystery, and there is no nebulousness to this. But no, your father does not live.
Thank you. And I walk out.
All right. So she walks out and says, "Who's next?" That would be either that Kadiak or Artyom.
I dibs last, so it's Kadiak.
All right, Kadiak.
Why brought us together?
Sorry, repeat that. You cut out for the first part of your sentence didn't register.
And why were we brought together?
Okay. Sorry. The Dark Priestess brought you all here. The Dark Priestess brought you all here on accident. She was trying to take you somewhere else. But the fog in here, which she caused, by the way, messed all that up. You got caught here. She didn't intend for you to end up here.
Thank you, Elder.
Artyom?
I'm gonna look at her, and the glow under my eyes is gonna start to under my mask, my wraps, which everyone can see now that they know what they're looking at, turn a tinge red, and I'm gonna say, "How do I defeat the armies of and kill the woman who killed my mother?"
Those are two separate questions. How do you defeat, and how do you kill? Those are two different. For those are two different paths entirely. You can defeat her. Well, listen. You can either defeat her or you can kill her. You cannot do both.
Tell me how to kill her.
Walk the path of vengeance. Follow the trail of the profane guard. And all will be made clear.
Well, Artyom, sounds like you're stuck with me. For a little bit.
There are worse things that could happen.
But I will warn you. Killing is not the same as defeat in this instance.
I'm gonna look at her. Do you have a better idea?
No,
You know
cannot.
what I am.
I cannot.
You know who I am.
I cannot choose your path for you. But I'm just giving you a warning.
How am I to know that you're not going to meddle?
Oh, I am meddling. That's why I took his eye. I will be meddling in this path, in your path from now on. I will help you, maybe sometimes not, maybe sometimes hinder you. But his eye is mine, and I will be keeping an eye on you.
I'm going to kind of slowly walk away, and then I'm going to pull a knife out, and I'm going to pull it to Kadiak's throat and say, "And what if I just take him out? Then what are you going to do? How are you going to mess with us now?"
Then I will have to take you out for your killing what is mine.
I'm going to put my knife away, and I'm going to pat Kadiak on the shoulder and say, "Don't worry, you're never in any trouble. But we're in a lot more trouble because of your choices."
Kill me anyway.
Now, if there is nothing else, are you sure you have no question you desire to ask Piotr?
I don't really. Well, I do have a question. How will I get in contact with you when I find?
She points at Kadiak. Just talk at his eye.
Hold still.
Hey.
Hey, Kadiak, real quick, come here. What is the meaning of the universe? That was out of character.
All right. Now, if there's nothing else, I recommend that you get your sleep and prepare for your journey the next day. And with that, we'll call it a night.
We're gonna get a full rest.
All right. Well, thank you.
Progress, finally.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you, everyone who spent their duckins and was helping us with that experiment. We will discuss it as a party to see how we feel about it and decide if it'll be something we continue. And we'll probably experiment with it a few more times before we make a final decision. But yeah, so thank you for coming. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, so we'll be back in 2 weeks. Yeah, so that would be beginning of December. That would be December 2nd is when we'll be back. Thanks, everyone. We've had a lot of fun, and we will talk with you all later. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.